Hey guys, welcome back. Glad to see you came back, guys. We're growing. We're getting a relationship going, and I'm so glad about it. So today I wanted to do a little beauty haul, kind of a get ready with the new goodies deal. I do have a lot. I have two big old boxes of goodies, and I'm just going to kind of grab out some stuff. We'll go over it, and then we're going to check it on my face. So just keep on watching. Sales at Ulta and on BoxyCharm and my Ipsy, and things that I have gotten gifted to me, birthday gifts, yada yada. We have a lot to go over. So to start with the non-makeup items, Formula Style Extend Dry Shampoo Kit. Okay, I spent $2 on this, and it was on sale at Ulta. You get your hair ties, bobby pins, and the dry shampoo for $2. You can't beat it. So I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up. Got it at hand. We've got moisturizing shea butter bath bomb. I think I paid $1 for it. Like, I mean, come on. And I've always wanted to try the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream by Sol de Janeiro. Well, you got both of them. And I think I paid maybe $8. I'm not going to know all prices, but if I remember it because it was such a good deal, I will make sure to say something. Shower jellies. I have never heard of shower jellies or shower jam. But I was like, you know what, we'll give it a shot. So I got it in mango, raspberry, and strawberry. My kids went crazy over this stuff. And I only paid like $1.50 a jar, maybe $2. But if you followed my TikTok or my Instagram, you've seen me do a couple looks with these. And these are dried flowers, mostly used for acrylic nail art. But with a little lash glue, you can make anything stick to your face. So I've used these. It's kind of makeup related, but I need another magnetic palette. And Morphe had this one. I put a piece of paper in here so you could actually see how big it is. That is an 8x10 piece of paper. So it's a pretty big palette. I mean, it's the size of my head. And it's magnetic. You can put your single shadows in there or depot shadows from palettes so you don't use a lot of the colors in. And then you have a whole brand new palette that you have customized. These are facial scrubbers, and you put your hand in them. The one I have right now is dirty. I use it for my special effects makeup. But you put your hand in, and you scrub a dubba with your soap on it. And there is writing on the tag, and the writing on the tag disappears when it's time to change your sponge. To try the $1 Billion Brows charcoal infused. I don't know how they infuse charcoal into a beauty blender, but we have a charcoal infused beauty blender. We have, I got two pretty much the same. Yeah, they are the same. Ritzy. Got some wonderful Trolls clippies. These are snap clips. They're colorful. Nobody knows they were from Trolls unless they own the collection. So it's not a big deal. It's not going to be the end of the world. Moving forward, I got L'Oreal Paris Wrinkle Expert. This is their day and night cream. $9 at Walmart. Wrinkles. I have dark spots. I have. We'll just say I have. Next non-makeup item, we have a Spring Rainfall White Barn Scented Candle made with essential oils. This is Bath & Body Works. I hit up their sale on my birthday. Yay. And so I got my free little item, and I was snooping through. Has anybody been to Bath & Body Works since Corona? Because, girl, ours is so freaking tiny. Trying to maneuver around all their little signs and their little setups, it's impossible. And then you can't smell anything, so it's playing a guessing game. But I did get a couple more candles, which are currently lit throughout my apartment. But I did pick up a couple of the candles. Next item, we got a Wet n Wild glitter, which I use on the tips of my nails. I like to put glitter on the tips of my nails, just kind of like a vampire-esque nail polish job. Something different, something out there, and it's a noticeable different, but not so different that it's like, oh my god, I don't like my nails that color, I need to change it. It's just the tips of them, so it's a lot easier to fix and or change. Daily Concepts Multifunctional Soap Sponge in Mother of Pearl. These are so cool. Okay, the first one I got was from Spongella, I do believe, and it was one of their Function of Beauty deals, and it was a flour sponge drenched in soap, and the more you used it, the softer the sponge got. So freaking cool. So freaking cool. So this one is a small square sponge, and it's actually like you can smush it. I have spent so much time smushing it, it may hurt the process of using it. It may come off in chunks. I don't know. I haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait to. I was actually waiting to open most of these things until I was able to share them with you. Moving forward. Okay, guys. I have an obsession with eyeshadow palettes. I do. I just needed a moment of silence to like reflect. But yeah, so for my birthday, I got all the Juvia's Place minis. Well, not all of them. I got the berries, the chocolates, the nudes, and the violets. You will be seeing more tutorial like videos coming soon because they're just easier for me to do and edit, honestly. Here's the chocolates and the nudes. This one is actually even too light for me when I put my eye base on. I use this mainly for the shimmers and as transition shades. Got two more, the Warrior and the Warrior 2. These are flipping gorgeous. Okay, between the minis and this, Orgy palette who, and I didn't spend $30. $30. Maybe on 6 palettes. When one Jeffree Star, God love him, I love his formula. I do own all his trunk palettes. $68 for that Orgy palette. So hopefully I can maybe dupe a lot of the shades through these. And that was my end goal, was Solution Forever Chilled. Okay, I did a beautiful green look on my Instagram with these 3 colors down here. Absolutely obsessed with these glitters, and it's just, I don't own green eyeshadow. I have green eyes, and it's been beat into our heads that you need berry colors, browns, and purples for green eyes. I have just recently started using colors that were not berries and browns on my eyes. We did some shopping, honey. She got me my very first Too Faced palette. This is the Pretty Rich palette. It's a nude palette, but I have been wanting it especially for these glitters. So, yes, I got Roxsaurus here. I love her videos. I love her content. Here is her collaboration, one of them with Makeup Revolution. It's a beautiful rainbow palette, but they're kind of more muted. You see a lot of neon rainbow palettes, and that just is not that. It is so beautiful, so pigmented. That white is amazing. Moving along, I have an obsession with Soph Does Life. I love her content. I love watching some of her older videos and then watching her new ones and seeing her growth. But here is her first collaboration with Revolution. You're going to see my mess at the bottom. I apologize. So there's her first collab. And this is the Soph X Revolution palette. And then I got Extra Spice. I haven't jumped into this one, but I can't wait to get my eyelids dirty with those beautiful pigments. Rock item. This is the Hustle and Glow. And it's a baked bronze and highlight palette. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely phenomenal. Mine at TJ Maxx. So I only paid, I think, $9 for it. Alright guys, I'm back. I put the base products on that I do not have new of. And I went ahead and did my brows. They look a little intense right now, but once we put eye makeup on, they'll fit in fine. I used the Brow This Way by Rimmel, the L'Oreal Clear Brow Gel, Rimmel London, and a little bit of CoverGirl for foundation. Powder is Maybelline Fit Me and the Ciate Vacay under the eyes for brightening. Alright, so I got you zoomed in a little bit. We're going to start with eyes, and then we'll use the new face products I have. So, first things first, we're going to prime the eye. My Anastasia Beverly Hill eye primer. Sorry about knocked you over. And I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm almost out of it. So, it looks like a lot, but it's really not. So, we're going to take I take this dry sponge just to kind of pick it up. And then dab it on the eyelid. Because you don't want a heavy coat unless you're doing a more dramatic look. And so I use the dry sponge to kind of diffuse it easier when I get to where my base makeup is. So into the nudes palette, and we're going to put our transition shade down. Make sure you don't have any creasing. If you put a lot of this primer on, I've noticed a lot of creasing. You just need a tiny bit. I use it to mostly cover the veins in my eyelids. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this kind of pinky color. I was going to use the tan, but we're going to use this pinky shade in the left corner, and we're going to place that just above the crease. And I'm going to dab that on kind of in the shape I want. I'll go through and I'll dab my colors down first just so that I've got that color placement, and then we'll work about the blend. Alright, so we've got that above the crease, and I'm just kind of patting that in and blending it out at the same time. So there's not a harsh line, because we don't want a harsh line with your transition shade. I don't know how much I lost footage wise, but we put our transition shade in, and we went ahead and went in with these beautiful berry tones in the Juvia's Place palette. We're packing on the outer corner and the inner corner, and we're just kind of sweeping across. I'm trying not to freak out right now because I thought that was all filming, and it was not. But we're just packing. So I've kind of rounded it. This one's a little wonky, but I've kind of rounded them just so that I know how far I want to go up with the colors. Now we are going to go in with a darker color on top of these purples in burgundy. I say all the time in my lives, trust the process. It will turn out beautiful in the end. Got that part done. Now, what I want to do is we're going to put the shimmer on the center, and then we're going to use the darker color to kind of intensify that color in the center of the lid. And we're going to use Memory and probably Amina. Memory and Amina. And we're going to blend those over the center of the lid. I'm just going to grab some on my finger. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And we're just going to dab and bring it upward. You want to bring it up towards your brow. And my cut creases or my spotlights tend to be a little crooked. It's easy to fix that with your shimmer. If you have the same problem like me, you can center them a little better with the shimmer. Alright, so we've got the initial shimmer on the eye. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little flat packer. This is a Juno & Co. flat packer brush. It doesn't have a name number. But Amina, and we're going to load up the brush. Load up our brush. We're going to give it a spritz with setting spray. And it'll help it be a little bit more like paint. And we're just going to kind of go on the outer edges here. And it just kind of extends the glitteriness of the eye. Alright, so load it up again and we'll do the other eye. Halo effect going on. We're going to do it with this wonderful black called Shawada. I'm not very good at pronouncing their names and I apologize. I'm going to take a different flat packer and we're going to pick some of that black up. Ooh, look at that. And we're going to stamp it along the lash line and up to the crease, because you're going to fade this out a little bit, so you don't need to go up super high, because once you blend it, it's going to blend up that high. Blending that upward. Do you see how it's slowly fading upward? That's what we want. Keep it in the round shape because we're going to put our highlight in the center. Alright, get this Wahada. Their shadows, Juvia's Place shadows, are super pigmented. So if you're not really used to using super pigmented eyeshadows, it will take a little practice. But it's worth it, sis. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Alright, now we're going to go back in with the blending brush we used the burgundies with. No additional product. And we're just going to stamp and blend. I'm going to use the Revolution Makeup Skin Kiss in the shade Ice Kiss. It's a highlight I forgot to mention in my haul. Look how bright that is. Oh. We're going to take some of that. We're going to go inner corner. And we're going to go brow bone. You want to go starting above where you did your spotlight and just kind of blend it across. So we've got our inner corner highlight, we've got our brow highlight, we are in there. So I'm going to hop off camera real quick, do liner and lashes, and I will be right back and we'll do face. Okay guys, liner and lashes are on. Here's the eye look with our berries and our Warrior palette here from Juvia's Place. I am wearing Kiss lashes in Ritzy. They're really nice. They have a nice clear band, very small, so it's easy when you have trouble with lashes to apply these ones. So what to do is take my Revolution Skin Finish in Radiant and just kind of run that over the entirety of my face to bring back a little bit of a skin-like finish to my matte foundations. Now, I could wear dewy foundation. I could. But even if you put on dewy foundation, if you are going to powder it, it is going to take the shine out of your foundation, if not the majority of your shine. So what I want to do is go ahead and use this Phase Zero palette, and we're going to try and get a little bit of contour going. I'm going to use the contour shade here and I'm just taking a domed face brush from Juno & Co. And we're going to contour. I like to go in my temple, hairline, floppy brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that contour shade. And I'm going to run it down the side of my nose just to kind of round out that point and give me a little definition. But I'm starting up here by my brow. That's where the original shadow of your nose begins. And I'm going to take my Ofra collab. I finally hit pan on something. And this has a little shimmer in it, so I'm just doing a light coat or light dusting. The beige rainbow, which most women don't need. I'm a little bit more confident if I bring it through the whole face. It's not anything drastic, but just enough to kind of make me a little bit more confident, you know. Alright, next is blush, and I want to use the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a domed fluffy brush. This is by S-Glam. This is their MS04 brush. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be used for, but I use it for blush. I'm going to take this kind of mauve-y tone, and it's matte. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this shimmery one at the top. You can't even see. We're taking this one and this one. Tap off the excess. And I'm patting. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And sweep. I pat and then I sweep. Pat. And sweep. And since it does have a little shimmer in it, it kind of blends in with that skin finish. And I like to run a little bit up here just so that there's continuity in the colors on my face. Kind of run it up into my temple. A little bit on the nose. This highlighter. Now this is a pretty dang powerful highlight. But I want to take this highlighter. I'm going to use a fan brush today. This is a Juno & Co. fan brush. This is their ES04. Just picking up some of that product. Tap off. And I'm hitting right where that light's hitting me. Look at that. Oh. Yes, ma'am. All right. There's our skin. Makeup fixer. It smells so good. It feels so good. Oh, I love it. All right. Time for the lip. With a look like this, you usually pair it with probably a dark lip. A lot of people like to do nudes with the bold eye. I like to do a bold eye and a bold lip. It's more fall for me. It's more, oh, I don't know what is, but it's more of that. So I'm going to take Rocket Man by ColourPop. This is one of my favorite lip stains. Well, this is their Ultra Matte Lip, but it's kind of like a lip stain. So pretty. You could pair it with a black lip and make it spooky makeup. Guys. Let this dry down a little bit, and they do dry down. They don't come off very easily. You got to give them a good scrub. This is Potion lip gloss. It's kind of like a deep purple gloss. Here is our dark vampy look, done with Juvia's Place and our new goodies. What do you think? Do you like it? Would you wear it? Let me know. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a long one, but hopefully it'll make up for the ones that I haven't been able to get posted or edited in order to post. I just wanted to sit down, play with some new goodies, and spend some time with you guys. So, you know, is this a combo that you like, that you want to try? Have you tried these eyeshadow palettes? Are they good? Are you going to try them? I'm just curious. But that's all for today, guys. I love you, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.